all of this video is just me building a desk in portrait mode. And of course, you gotta open up the box of the desk. I actually uh, took it all up as a flight of stairs in my room to do it. And I'm unpacking everything. It had a whole lot of pieces actually in that heavy box. And it's gonna take it all out of its packaging. And once I did that, I separated them up by their parts and what they should look like. And I was trying to figure out what orientation I wanted, and I picked that one. And I just started going at it. The instructions started with the feet, so that's what I did. And you have little slightly adjustable height bits at the ends of them. I actually had started this desk build somewhere early January. I had decided I wanted a new desk, so I was selling off my old one, which was about I think either 69 or 70 inches L-shaped desk. And it was just too big for the space I wanted it to occupy. And so I was like, I want to get rid of this. I want something new. And I was like looking for a shorter desk with storage after I sold off my desk, which I did, thankfully. Sold it off, forgot about it, found something new. Uh, my previous one was with some black metal. I got one in white, which is not that great in showing because of the lighting, but you get what you get. And I didn't want to put my PC onto these little racks here, so I had decided I'm gonna have them both be in the higher section so I'd be able to access them easy from when I'm sitting. So I'm just screwing those two on, screwing those on. You gotta be very careful with this desk. I guess I'll leave a link to it if anyone watches this. This is just my probably once a year upload. Become that influencer. A old dream from when I was young. Yeah, very young. I was actually kind of getting lost with this desk when I was building it, figuring out orientations. For some reason, I always pack everything next to me, so I'm having it in reach. But so, gotta get on these metal parts, put it on. I don't know why I was like, I'm gonna hold this up here, but it kind of worked out. I should have just flipped it upside down, have the metal towards the floor as it is right now, and get it all together. When you have those two side bits that connected, you connect the metals bars in the middle. I had done so, but turns out the orientation of the left one with the two meshes metals, I had put it wrong, and it's oh my god, I should have read the instructions better. But they warn you to look for the orientation, but the pictures have such small holes. It'd be like, make sure, instructions should have be like, make sure you see 3 holes on one side. But, I chose the cheap option. Well, not that cheap in terms of that. How much should I pay for it? $100. $100 for nice white and wooden type of thing with 3 storage boxes and 2 like side things. It's less space to kick around, but it's still nice. And as you can see, it's not really great quality. There's inconsistencies in the build, but just put on the support little metals, put it in, and you see, I I should have watched out for the holes. But you know what? Nothing that a quick disassemble, reassemble doesn't fix. There's actually 3 tools that come with. Here's 2 of them. The Allen wrench and a regular wrench to hold down. I think it's only for like these parts, so then you can ensure that you have a good tightness on your screw. And just put on the pieces of wood on top. I lost the footage. And it comes with this power cable, power supply outlets. what are they called? Just put them in, pop them in. You should add the screws that came with it now, but I forgot. But there's also this little riser that comes with three little things. I don't know if you need the middle one, but I added it just in case. I disassemble it? I probably could, but it was fun to just like screw here. Just gonna record it for that influencer move moment. I would say, as always, with any type of build, you put it in, you try to make it secure before you tighten it all the way, because you could warp something, especially with something that's just like, it's not super duper high quality. So you want to ensure that your screws are loose. I had it looking like this, but then the screws are screwed in from the underneath. With one of them, if you have the power supply screwed in already, you gotta make sure you get the screw behind that. And it came with some LEDs, and I should have looked at the instructions more clearly, but the LEDs, they're just the size of that riser with multiple colors. And if you put it on beforehand, you have a easier time putting them on. They do have like tape, double-sided tape on the back of them, so you could just align it, but to get it perfectly straight, you want to do that. And of course, they have these drawers. From the pictures, they seem better quality, and they do have this type of faux letteriness to the fronts of them, but it is just like regular. What do I call this? Papery type of uh, storage boxes, and they come with little what are they calling? Coming with little rods and little handles that you need to use a screwdriver that they do provide. So it's all nice with its thing, but you see the holes with a space between them aren't all uniform. They do have these like headphone hangers that's also coming with, but there's holes on each side. I wanted it to be on my left hand side because I prefer it to be on my left, which it did not impede at all with the drawer being pulled out or pushed in. It was still a very smooth thing, and anything extra, I just popped it in the drawer. And here I am making sure my power outlets are screwed in. They have that little red thing, so power on, power off, you can choose. And I did it. It took me like 2 hours, and here's my current setup, and here's my final setup. It is so nice. I'm so happy with this, and it had pretty little trash.